seems to me like right now that you've like obviously kind of calmed down from like Thursday and yesterday, a little bit. Because like I remember like Thursday, I think when you were driving home, you were kind of like ranting to me in the car. Like you were like just obviously very angry about everything else that was happening, plus that. And then you were like, no, this person's out. They're out. I'm like, okay. No,
they're out. In my mind, they're still out.
Oh, okay. After you've calmed down and mulled it over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
because like I know you were kind of like, you know, there was a possibility you were just saying that out of anger and frustration, and then now that you're a lot calmer, it's still there. Like, then it's still there.
Because here's the thing, though. Like I one of the things that I made a promise to myself with making temper tantrums that I'm not going to deal with bullshit.
Yep.
If you're either all in or out. If you have feedback, like let's have a chat. And if it's conducive and if it helps overall, cool. If it's your subjective opinion of you being a little like you in your little pity party and not feeling special, then that's you. Maybe you should leave.
And you've made that very clear when you first started it.
Yeah. So
I wasn't even there, and I know you did.
Yeah. So I'm not. Because I've dealt with a lot of, there's a lot of negativity and just drama on fanbiz, and I just like cool, but they're talented, and like they can contribute. Like that, there's talents a dime a dozen. We can audition people and make the roster smaller, whatever we want. If we can just have an audition and bring people in, character and how they contribute to the group, chemistry wise, is important. I mean, again, there's nothing wrong with criticism. There's nothing wrong with feedback, but the feedback has to have viable evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then,
like,
yeah,
I totally agree. Like,
that's how you run VP too.
Yeah.
Like bringing people on. Like I know you've brought people on that may have to be trained up a little, but like they vibe with the rest of us and they were easily trainable.
Yeah.
Like that's why they're still here.
And if I fuck up, I will apologize. I yelled at Camilo for an edit that I fucked up on. And I need to send him an apology video because it was something I got mad at him for, something I messed up on. So if I fuck up, I'll never own up to it. But if I fuck up, I'll own up to it. Because, he sent me back a video. Here's what happened. I'm like, fuck. I fucked up. And then now I'm an idiot because I didn't because I didn't check my own shit. So, and rightfully so, he's mad at me, and I take ownership of the mistake. And then, it is, as long as for me, it's like, I see where I fucked up. Right now, this one, I'm probably operating from a space of frustration about it because it's the second time in less than a month of dealing with this type of issue. And I think the part that frustrates me is that it doesn't hold water to show that I fucked up. At least from my perspective right now, or what I can see evidence wise, but right now it's just my perspective. If it ends up being like how I see, like with the Camilo, with how I messed up, and I see that, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I messed up. I'm sorry. So this one, we'll see what happens in the meeting. But I already have like a thought of it, because even if they continue forward within the next remainder of the year, they're not doing enough to do the minimum of what's required for the company. They're still, right now, they're 5% below the minimum requirement. Yeah. And I can only imagine how much more they're going to be missing with all the other projects. I'll imagine like 10%. And there's other people too that are like well below, but the thing is, they're not the ones running their mouth.
Yeah. They're just like, sorry, I can't make it because
they're genuinely busy. They have other things important that's happening, which is fantastic. Then if there's a reason, like if there's something that's amazing happening in your life, then fucking go all in. And then we support that. But if you're just going to be doing the bare minimum and then running your mouth after, then maybe, you shouldn't be here.